Listen, you see that fucking chest? Motherfucker, I had to work for that shit. I used to be a scrawny little fucker, you know that? Dehydrated, look, we got some water right here. I used to be dehydrated, malnourished, scrawny. No confidence, motherfucker. Damn. It was like I was in my own little cave. But I had hope. That's the one thing I had that got me to this point. I had hope. And what stemmed from that hope was belief. And when I had that belief, I experimented with my vision. What did I want my life to look like today? I want to be big and strong. I want to be able to talk to people without feeling scared. I wanted people to like me too. I wanted to be cool. Not like the cool kids, but my own mix to it. You know what I'm talking about? And that's creativity. I didn't know the word for it at the time, but it was my own creativity. And that shit was painful. Every single fucking aspect of growth in my life was fucking painful. You have to go through those growing pains. Whether it's eating all that food while you're a skinny fucking working harder than you could have ever thought. Shit. I had a good gym session with my bros. My biceps and core still feel a little fucking sore. And I don't usually feel that sore whenever I work out. So that's how you know we was getting shit done. I gotta start posting more workout videos on this fucking YouTube channel. But I'm looking good. The creativity. It's interesting because in order to have your own mix, like I told you, I didn't want to be like the cool kids, but like I want to be in my own lane. And when you're carving out your own lane, there's no path ahead of you. You have to create that shit yourself. You do realize that, right? Trials and tribulations. Finding myself in cycles. Mental disruption. I felt sick. In the fucking head. I felt sick. But I still persevered. I still stayed resilient. I didn't give up on myself. Because I realized that in order to make shit work and align with your vision, you have to go through the good, the bad, and the absolutely fucking ugly to make something beautiful. That's just how it works. That's life. And some people aren't willing to experience that. They're not willing to experience the whole spectrum with open hands and presence. So they don't get as far as they would like to. But really, the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. If you feel like you're behind in life, whatever age you are, 16, 22, 26, 30, if you feel like you're behind in life, acknowledging it is the first key. You need to ask yourself, where am I right now and where do I want to be? You have to set a vision. Do I want to look better? Do I want to perceive my thoughts more efficiently so that I'm not always shitting on myself? What do you want? Because if you don't know what you want, how the fuck are you supposed to take a step forward? How do you know that step forward is really forward and not to the left or right? You know what I'm talking about? A lot of us need direction. When I was younger, I was always hungry for direction because I didn't have the guidance. I had the internet. Yeah. I had the internet. I have no father to fucking show me right from wrong. I essentially had to figure that shit out myself. I had to figure that shit out myself and observe other people, build conclusions from that. I had to fuck around and find out so many times. But it's okay. Because once you're in that environment where you have to figure shit out, you become fearless. And once you become fearless, you're willing to take that risk. And when you're willing to take that risk, that's where the growth comes. And when the growth comes, shit, nigga, we made it. Yeah. Like, come on now. Shit. It's crazy. It's been 6 years since I've started lifting. 6 years. And I don't want to say I'm satisfied, but it's like, the fuck? Oh shit. It's a fucking bee. I was like, what the fuck is that? That's embarrassing. I wouldn't say I'm satisfied, but it's like we've reached such a we've reached such a milestone. So I'm chasing 315. I wasn't really expecting to push that far, right? So we've already surpassed our expectations. Like, younger me is happy. Younger me is satisfied. Younger me is proud. Younger me is proud. It wasn't easy, though. That shit was painful. I was in the rain. The sleet. The dirt. Pushed in the mud. Still stood up, though. We still here. 'Cause times be getting rough. We know it. Times get rough. Especially in our head. We can't let our head trick us into doing things we don't want to do. No, no, no. Don't do that with yourself, bro. You're better than that. We need to continue to train. We can't give up yet. There's always room for improvement. The information is everywhere. Guidance, you just need to know where you're going. I mean, it's tough. A lot of people are bullshitters, you know? So that is a tricky one. But when you find your direction, when you put in that work to find your direction, go. Start the journey. I mean, your journey is already started before you even find your direction, because finding your direction is part of the journey. We're all in our journey right now. So let's keep going. We need to keep going. I'm going to be here. You're going to be here too. Let's keep going. Come on.